Brian the Hawaiian with another episode of the Reno Relocation Realtor. We are in Season 1, Episode 4. Today we're going to talk about jobs in Reno. But before we do, let's go high altitude, take a high elevation look at unemployment in the country today, just to give us a little scale as to what we're talking about today. As you know, in March 2020, there was a very unfortunate event, and it led to some distress. So we're going to compare before March 2020. The unemployment rates were 3.5% for the United States. 3.5% is an awesome number. Okay, good indication. Things are moving along nicely. People are employed. Economy is good, and things look great. Well, March 2020, we had this event, and it continues to stay with us today. But it created a fulcrum and actually moved our unemployment numbers. Now, because it happened in the middle of March, it's kind of hard to put a real bead on what the March numbers are. So rather than that, we're going to look at April. April 2020, unemployment rates for the United States was 14.7%. 14.7 is four times higher than pre-March 2020. Wow. That's unfortunate news. A lot of people lost their jobs, and was a shutdown. A lot of essential jobs, but nonetheless, 14.7 is really high. In May, we were at 13.3. In June, 11.1, and in July, 10.2% unemployment. So we're moving in the right direction, but we have a long ways to go. So let's go ahead, now that we've set the scale, we're going to narrow down, we're going to go a little more granular. We're going to go into June 2020 and look at our Nevada numbers. Now I'm going to compare Las Vegas and Reno, because Las Vegas is still very much dependent on the hospitality and casino industries, billion-dollar casino properties and so forth. So they're still very much locked into that economic, economic system. And unfortunately, in June 2020, Las Vegas was ranked the 10th worst metropolitan area in the United States. Their unemployment was 18.1%, and that's pretty high. So June 2020 for the nation was 11.1. Las Vegas was 18.1. Well, the good news is Reno was at 8.6. So Reno came well under the national average for unemployment, and a good part of that is because we diversified our income, our economy. They saw the opportunities. USA Parkway, the largest industrial park in the United States. Let's put that to work. Let's get something going on to help our economy and diversify the economy. So they went ahead and they recruited Tesla, great employer, manufacturing plant for the batteries and so forth. Along with that, Panasonic came in to make the batteries. Apple is the data factory, data center for all of the Apple company. And then they have a company called Switch, and then they have Walmart distribution centers, and then they have TireRack.com. It goes on and on. Chewy's. There's all these huge distribution centers up there in USA Parkway, and they continue to build and grow. In fact, all of Reno has benefited because right just a stone's, well, maybe two stone throws away from my home, we have a Makita distribution center, just opened recently. Makita Power Tools, 659,000 square feet of distribution space, and that's their biggest distribution center to date. Amazon has a distribution center up here in the north, and it's so successful and so productive to be in the centrally located on the west coast. They've decided to open a second distribution center, which they're building at this time. SNS Active were opened up last year. Again, another 500,000 square feet of distribution center. I mean, it goes on and on. The amount of growth and development happening in manufacturing and distribution centers and data centers and all these different companies is phenomenal. In fact, it's part of what's driving the employment here in Reno, Nevada. So with that, let's talk about jobs in Reno. And we're going to go to our smartphone, because that's how we do things today. And we're going to pull up this one website, and it's called Word of Mouth Jobs Reno. And I'll give you a little history. 8 years ago, Michelle W., very nice lady, had this idea, and she said, there's so many people out of work. Let's see if we can help each other. And so she opened up this Facebook page. It's a private Facebook page, so you can't get on there unless you're approved. And the Facebook page will be only for Northern Nevada residents, or people that are looking for a job. And it'll be a community of people helping people. So those people that are looking for a job will help each other. And brilliant, absolutely brilliant move. In a couple of months, the employer saw it. He said, we need to be on this website. He says, no, it's just for the people. It says, no, we need to be on this website. We're the people giving out the jobs. We can be a direct connect to them. And she said, in her wisdom and visionary, the great visionary that she is, she saw it. He says, okay, but this is only for Reno, Sparks, Northern Nevada jobs. It's not for Sacramento. It's not for San Francisco. It's not for Boise, Idaho. It's not for anywhere else. So anyway, she opened it up, and fast forward to today. Fast forward. Word of Mouth Jobs Reno is now has 41,000, over 41,000 members. Talk about a great thing. Now, a few years ago, Michelle moved to another state, and she loves where she lives. She's a great lady. I wish her all the best because she's always successful wherever she is. And it's a great credit to what she built, because the site continues to grow. It continues to be successful in helping people find jobs. What a great legacy you created. Hats off to you, Michelle. You created something very special. And my wife is one of the lead administrators. She's been with the site since conception, and there's like 14 administrators and a moderator, and it's just a great thing. So again, we're going to just a couple of them. We're going to take a look at some different things that are on here that are actual jobs being posted. Oh, and by the way, they have side jobs, Northern Nevada. That's also part as a sub page. And they even have a babysitter, Jobs Reno, and so these are all parts of the Word of Mouth Jobs Reno. So anyway, let's go in here. 23 minutes ago, Valerie posted something, and she said, Ferg Eats Healthy posts a job, and it says, we're excited to announce Chop Stop is making its debut in Northern Nevada at the Southtown Crossing Shopping Center. Chop Stop serves high quality, fresh, healthy, and nutritious chopped salads, wraps, and bowls. Again, I mean, some great information in here. They also have the link on how to apply. $12 to $15 an hour. Sounds like fun. Sounds like a great place to work. Let's go ahead and take a look at another one. 29 minutes ago, hello WOM, Word of Mouth. I am looking for a second job to start immediately. I'm available Monday through Wednesday in the AM till about 11 a.m. And that's the great thing about this website. You can go on and post your availability, your desirable locations, you know, what part of the city, your background, bilingual, French and Spanish, etc. People will help you. People will go on and make comments and help you find a job. That was only 29 minutes ago, so I would anticipate in a few hours, maybe 7 to 10, maybe even a dozen comments will be on and suggestions on where to go. Here's another one. Wow Cleaning Corporation of Reno. They have a $300 hiring bonus. They're located in Sparks, and full-time $13 to $15 an hour. There's a link there to apply. Oh, staffing agencies. Because we have so many companies looking for people to hire, they use staffing agencies as a kind of a temp thing. And if you work out, they'll hire you on full-time regular or part-time regular. And so this one company, Square One Solutions, is a staffing agency. They have two job fairs. One is on Tuesday, August 18th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And again, Tuesday, August 18th from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. And if you're interested, there's a little link there. You can go and do that. And then, let's see, let's do one more. Oh, here. There's some specialty jobs as well. I'm looking for someone to take pictures of a property for me in Reno, Nevada. We have 2 properties in that location. The job will take about an hour at each location. The pay is $100 per property. Please message me directly if you're interested. Thanks. $100, probably an hour. Oh my gosh, that's great. And if you're a good camera person, you probably get more business from them. Anyway, Word of Mouth Jobs Reno. It's what I call a funnel. Yeah, the funnel is where you go to one place to reach a lot of customers, or in this case, a lot of job opportunities. So you want to go into these funnels. If you're a doctor, you probably want to go into a medical association in your specialty. Again, you join the association and you'll see lots of people and opportunities, and maybe be able to have be like a community and help each other and ask for suggestions. They will help you because they're in the same business, the same profession. Anyway, I've included a link at the bottom of this YouTube video, which will enable you to connect with me, and I'll send you some information on the Facebook page, Word of Mouth Jobs Reno, and then I'll also probably include some things like Indeed.com and some other suggestions that might be of help to finding a job or finding jobs here in Reno. Maybe you have a family member, a friend, a colleague, or somebody that maybe need a little something extra or needs help getting into the workforce. This is a great way to start. My name is Brian the Hawaiian. Thank you for joining us on the Reno Relocation Realtor. If this was a great video, please press like. And if you want to see more of them, because every other week we'll do something fun, and then every other week we'll do something serious and important. This one's a serious, important one. Press subscribe, and you'll get some more videos in the future. Look forward to seeing you. Aloha and mahalo.